My Hebrew brothers and sisters, the 12 tribes of Israel scattered all over the globe, welcome back. This is your Moreh Yeshua Ben Uriah Israel, and I want to take this moment to thank you for your subscription. Thank you so much for your subscriptions and your likes and your comments. But most of all, I want to thank you for your prayers. Your prayers means a lot to me. I want to continue to ask you to talk to your friends and your loved ones. Encourage them to subscribe to this channel as we move forward to our goal of 1,000 subscriptions at least, so we can start going live. Okay, I just want to share with you something today, and if I should title this is, what is ours? What is ours is ours. What is ours is ours. What I'm saying is that if Yahweh give you something and you truly appreciate it, you'll take care of it. And you will not allow others to come in and take it and give it to the posterity. You will keep it, and your ancestors gave it to you, then your descendants will continue to hold on to it. And though they lose it because of negligence, it will return to you. It will return to you 100-fold. And I'm saying this because I was reading an article of a recent excavation in an area near Jerusalem. It's called Mosa. Now, they said they're finding areas of, it's a huge, large area, several acres. And they're finding that the people were pretty much advanced in planning and the tools, and they found a lot of bones of animals and so on to show that it seemed like the people stopped hunting and now they were raising, animals for food and so on. Excuse me. Now, I would imagine that a person who is an excavator, is an archaeologist, he should have enough knowledge to understand the history of any area that they are excavating. And I'm thinking that this area that they're excavating is an area that is adjacent to Jerusalem. The history of Jerusalem is Jebusi, from the Jebusites. They were the Jebusite. The Jebusite is the one that founded Salem. That the name changed to Jerusalem, in the English, Jerusalem. And the area that they're excavating was one of our cousin tribes, the tribe of Benjamin. My brothers and my sisters, the tribe of Benjamin were black people. If you want to, I'm going to use the word black. Okay? I'm talking about dark-skinned Nubians people, the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites. When the land was being divided, and Joshua was dividing the land, they got an area that was adjacent to Jerusalem. A matter of fact, if you look at it good, Jerusalem might have been a part of it because it was so close. There were 14 cities that were given to them. Now, why is it so difficult? Based on Joshua chapter 18, verse 26 through 28, verses 26 through 28. Why is it so difficult for Europeans to give the credit to whom the credit is due? They're excavating a location, which was a city, near Mosa, or in Mosa. Then that place, they say it's about 9,000 years old. 9,000 years from today would put the Hebrew Israelite right there before they were taken into captivity, into Babylon, and into the first set of people, the northern kingdom, they were taken into the Assyrian Empire. So 9,000 years would put them right in that area. It's no secret. If you study history and the date that is given, and if you're going to stay true to the date that is given, would put the Hebrew Israelite people right in the location that they are excavating. A couple of years ago, they excavated next day and they found the temple, the Zomite temple, at the temple of Mosa, the Mosai temple. My brothers and my sisters, there is no secret to this. Listen to what he said in Genesis chapter 18, verse 26. And Mizpah and Kephirah and Mosa. This is the place where they are excavating. And Regem and Yerpeal and Tarala and Selah and Eleph and Jebusite and Jerusalem and Gibeon and Kiriath, 14 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance of the children of Benjamin and their clans. So you see, the land, the place that they're excavating was a dark, it was all the tribes of Israel were dark-skinned people. And Benjamin was right there. Now, they're even having European from Czechoslovakia, archaeologists coming over to help. They're bringing Why they don't go and find some Israelite people to help doing it? No, because they don't want to give them the credit. They're going to say, oh, come on, here's some of our family members or relatives were living right here. Then they talk about the people who are very advanced. Oh, we have been blessed with knowledge and skills. The Israelite people been blessed. My cousin Benjamin people, and some of my family members mix up in the ancestry, mix up in the Judah and Benjamin mix in. Have that great culture. He said they were my brothers and my sisters. You can tell the way how some of our Hebrew Israelite people behave, right? That they have great skills based on how Yahweh ordained it. Why do you think the Egyptian people came in and used them to build and to do those kind of labors and stuff that nobody else in Egypt could do? Only the Hebrew Israelite. When they found out they have these skills, they put them to work. They made slaves out of them. And it's the same thing that happened to our ancestors, our recent ancestors. When they went over to West Africa and the Hamitic people did not want our ancestors to come among them. Even though they were cousins, they didn't want them around there because of their ambition. They have skills, knowledge, they have understanding. And they took them and sold them into slavery. Here they are running away from Israel, trying to find a place of safety because of the Roman soldiers and the Roman government. And our cousins, the Kemetic people, the ancient dark-skinned people, the ancient Nubians, they took our ancestors and sold them into slavery because they did not want them around their lands. And here they are, being brought to the West, sold into different plantations. They left some in Jamaica and the other Caribbean islands and took some of the family members to the United States. This is why we look alike. We talk in different accents, of course, but we look alike. Because our family members, they mix us up and leave us in different places. And they use us because of our skills. Don't let anybody tell you any lies. We are the people of the book. And here they are, excavating 9,000 years old city. But they have not come to the knowledge yet to know that these were the ancient Israelite people, the Hebrew Israelite people, the Benjamite people live in that general area. And they still won't come up to that fact because they don't want you to know that they were ancient Hebrew Israelite people. My brothers, let me tell you this. Knowledge is increasing. As I look at it, it didn't take me much to think of the fact that these were the ancient Hebrew Israelite people, the Benjamite, the tribe and the clans in that general area that they're excavating. The tools and the different things that they use, the axe to chop the wood, the knife that they use to cut the grass, what they call the sickle, and all those things that they're finding out. My brothers and my sisters, we are the people of the book. Let us stay in the book. Keep the commandment, keep the law of Yahweh. Praise his name. And let me tell you this, my time is gone, but I'm going to ask you to be a blessing to someone today and walk with the King. Shalom.